Okay, yeah, I got it. Usually, I ad-lib these things, but man, I just got, I like lost my train of thought and had to redo this thing. I'll put this in the beginning one in the blooper reels. Anyway, hey, this is Dr. Gus Greenfield, and you know what day it is, man. It's my favorite month of the year, March 1st. I think it was named after Mars, the god of war, but there's probably some other kind of weird ancient stuff too going on, like how, October, which is Oct 8, is actually the 10th, and December, which is Dece 10, is actually the 12th because of the August, Augustus, and July were added in there for the Roman emperors or something like that. Somebody probably knows that. So that's why everything's all off. Like Sept, I think, should be 6, and, everything's off 2 months. Like, why is Dece 12 and Nov, which should be 9, 11, and we just went over that. Okay, but anyway, maybe some people don't know that. Maybe some people aren't as highly educated as Dr. Gus Greenfield. It's Dr. Gus Greenfield. Come on, the store's closing. Anyway, I got to give a shout out to my buddy, retired famous PBA legend, Freddie. And that's the only information I'll give you guys about him, because I know Robbi and Doug been trying to find him, and I was like, I cannot reveal my Hot Wheels source. But oh man, every time it comes up, I forget what I wanted to tell him. So I'm just gonna let it ride, and we'll try to figure this one out as we go. Because it's like that's why I had to stop the last one. It's like my mind went totally blank. But I was telling Randy from Rust Belt Racing, it could be the Alzheimer's symptoms maybe, or it could be because I lost so many brain cells, lost a lot of gray matter when I went down in January with oxygen levels. They told me I could possibly have some kind of brain damage, and I was like, how would anyone even notice? But it's different things. I'm pretty much, the whole world and the internet knows about my keys, and then now finding my keys, that was completely bizarre. And why in the heck would they be in a box of Johnny Lightnings that I was planning on doing? It might have been some kind of weird subconscious thing, because I kept saying I'm going to review these Johnny Lightnings. And it was that was some way that it kept calling me that I put my keys in that box. But I also found I do those tea tree toothpicks since I quit smoking 3.5 years ago. But once in a while, I'll get a little craving, big craving, but I'll pop in one of them tea tree toothpicks, and I'm going to sort of make a vlog on that too, something to help people quit smoking. But I'll pop one of them toothpicks in there, and it helps get rid of that craving a little bit. And then there was a lighter in there too, that I don't need a lighter, but it's when you're a smoker for 35, 40 years or whatever it's been, it's always your first top priority is you got your cigarettes in your pocket and you got a lighter. And after 3.5 years, I don't know, it's probably the 2-year mark. I was I didn't really need a lighter anymore. So it was when you do need a lighter, to start a little campfire or burn a little label off of something, or a tag, or somebody asks you for a light, some pretty lady, she whips out one of them, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't have a lighter. So it's I'm past that. But so I had a lighter with me that day because I was burning some stuff out back. And that lighter and them toothpicks and my keys were all in that same box. So it must have been some kind of weird subconscious stuff. And I do know this now, that I probably should not review die-casts and drink bourbon. So no, I get my best ratings off of that stuff. Anyway, we're into 4 minutes, almost 5 minutes, and I haven't even showed you guys a car. And Freddie, I can't remember what I wanted to tell you. Oh, here, I got it. I just want to put this out there. Some people don't know this, but Freddie, I want you to know this. And I'm sorry if this really bothers some people. This is going to be like a big letdown for some people, but Dr. Gus Greenfield is a character that I play. I'm actually like a real guy, but I do different characters. Like Lon Chaney Jr. is the man of 1,000 faces. I'm pretty much the man of millions of multiple personalities. Okay, that's what I do, and then I move on. I got Dirty Jack, Dr. Gus Greenfield. I'm sure you guys seen Harry Gary. That wasn't actually me. That was my brother-in-law. No, that could have been me. I don't know. There's tons of. I got tons of them. I got ones you guys haven't even seen yet. So, I'm hoping you guys will get introduced to Dirty Jack. I did some vlogs with him, but it was just like it was before this Hot Wheels stuff. It was more with the horse racing things, and I keep on planning on doing something like that. So. I just wanted to let Freddie know that Gus Greenfield is a character. It's sort of like, I don't know, I'm trying to think of somebody that does things like that. It's like, he's more known for his character than the real guy, but you know what? Gus Greenfield's real, man. He's real. So, the autograph. But it is weird, though. I even, sign different autographs with different people with like my left hand and my right hand and write differently, and some of the like the evil child, the golden child, that's another character, and whoever the hell this guy is, this is like the March 1st warrior, man, ready to rock and roll. Anyway, hey man, like, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and share this. And share it with your grandmother or your mom if she's still alive. Them old women, they love die-cast cars. Right, Josh? I told him I'm stealing that and it's going to be mine. Anyway. Let's look at some cars, man. It's 7:26. I got one car here. Freddie, Gus Greenfield is a real guy. It's like if Minnie Mouse, what was that, in Stand By Me? If Minnie Mouse and Superman got in a fight, who would win? Well, obviously it'd be Superman, because Superman's a real guy. All right, man. This first one up here is a Hyundai Spider Concept. Wow. It almost looks like a not a Viper. What was it? What was that thing that Chrysler had? There you go. There you go. There you go. And I got to be looking out for, Freddie told me some different things to be looking at on these cars. And I've been giving my buddies doubles and shit like that. And Freddie's like, hold on there. You need to look at these things before you just start. It's like, oh, crap. Probably lost a few good ones that way. Here's a neat one. Porsche 911 GT3 Cup. I have a thing in my heart. This is 35th anniversary edition to number 128. But I have a thing for that Porsche 911 or 911, whatever you want to call it. 911, that's weird. But the chrome one with that was like one of my childhood in my childhood collection. And that's basically what started this. Believe me, my brother-in-law is Hot Wheels Johnny, and he has like 10 storage units full of Hot Wheels before I even started this stuff. I had like maybe 4 or 5 that I hung on to from when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I probably had maybe 200 or 300 of them, all red lines, from the 60s, or late 60s, early 70s. And I sold them all on a garage sale and stuff. And I was like, yeah, cool. And I took that money and bought cigarettes and pot and gas for my car, shit like that. It was no big deal back then. But then when you get older, it's like, oh my God, that car is worth freaking $800 now. I watch these guys in these auctions and it just blows my mind. It's like, and even ones is like, I smashed that with a hammer. I lit that one on fire. Everybody's done it. That's why ladies, and some of the, I'm not just like doing the whole, the gender thing here. Because there's a lot of girls that are involved in this too, and they remember they've had cars, That's why the Beach Bomb, that pink one's worth like the most expensive Hot Wheels that there is, because they tried to get the girls to, get in it too. So they figured they liked pink, so they made pink ones. And back in them days, the boys were like, ooh, pink, I don't want that. That's, not cool. So that's why them pink cars, everybody's after them pink cars, because they're worth all kinds of money. And talking about, gender stuff, it's like, well, anyway. Okay, moving right along, whatever I'm talking about here. We've seen this 1/4 mile coupe, but now talking to Freddie, I probably should put it with all the other ones somehow. I was thinking about like doing like a clothesline or a wires, like how you do with the billiards when you move the pegs or the pills with the numbers, and like just because I have a pool table downstairs, and just kind of like slide them around with the pool stick, and then it's like, here, we got another one from this group, put it right in there. And then once you get all of them hanging there and stuff like that, then you can take them all out and look at the wheels and all that. Because I look at the wheels, but when you have them in different cases and different boxes and things like that, it's like, oh yeah, you're just going through, it's like, it looks like doubles to you, but then all of a sudden you got, like Freddie was saying, you have like a 10-spoke and a 5-spoke wheel, and it could mean from like one's worth $3 and one's worth $30, so you got to watch that stuff. And I'm sure that my buddies that I traded all this different stuff to, I'm sure they got all the good ones, and I got all the crap ones. But now I know, it's like I'm thinking now. Freddie kind of like brought that to my attention. All right, here's a Ferrari 348 black. Absolutely nothing on this thing. It's so sharp except for the Ferrari logo right on the front. And this car looks like something straight from hell. Evil. There's the back if you want to see what that's all about. But this car is like, that is bitchin' cool. No tempos whatsoever except for that thing right on the front. Not even a tail light or a headlight. That's sharp. Real sharp. Okay. And then Roscoe, I keep forgetting to show the inside of this tote. I'm starting a new one here. I don't want it to get too heavy because I got to lift up under there and find some cars for Randy from Rust Belt Racing. Now this car here, the Sugar Rush Series 70 Roadrunner, I got like 1 million of these. You guys heard me talk about that Vietnamese witch. I got like 1 million of these from her. My younger brother from another mother, Doug, got 1 million of them from that Vietnamese witch. I have 2 of them somewhere that have a brown roof, and Doug swears he has some too. And I was telling the guys down at Bob's Custom Diecast, whatever, that I had those, and they were like, I never even seen one. They got their books out and stuff. They're looking up their books and everything. It's like, there is one. I was like, I'm telling you, because I remember asking a guy, it's like, I got a brown roof. I got a couple with a brown roof. Is there any difference in that? And he was like, no, some of them just had a brown roof, and some of them had. Now these guys have been collecting Hot Wheels forever, and they said they've never seen a brown roof one. So of course, I'm looking for through all these totes like this size, and I can get about 500 cars in there, a regular card size, in these totes. And I can't find one car that even seems like it came from anything that I bought from that Vietnamese witch. And I just, she's a nice lady and things like that, but I call her the Vietnamese witch because any cars that I buy off of her, when I get them home, if I'm looking for them, I can't find them. It's like they disappear and they go back. And then she resells them to me again. Cheap. She sells them real cheap, but I think I keep buying the same cars off of her over and over again somehow. Or else she hypnotizes me. I buy the cars, I think I bring them home, and I actually take them back and stick them in her garage or something. I don't know, it's weird. But my friend Doug Virtual, Sunday Night Pinks, Doug Virtual, he can't find his either, so he looked and looked and looked, so it's got to be some kind of voodoo shit going on. All right, well, that was fun. We're trying to keep these a little shorter, so, and it's not working as far as subscribers or views or anything like that, so we're obviously doing something else wrong. But for now, we're going to cut this one short. I'm Gus Greenfield. It's first day of March. We love this month. It's our favorite month. And We looked it up so you can keep the light on. Peace out, everybody.